Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? LiveWire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is LiveWire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
What's good, college football fans? Now, this is my first college football video of the year. So I'm about to bring y'all some very important news out of the Big 12. Looks like the Big 12 is nearing a deal to play football and baseball games in Mexico. Yes. So just like the NFL that be playing games in Mexico, baseball games in Mexico, now we're about to have college football and basketball games in Mexico. So let's run this down real quick. All right, the Big 12 is nearing a deal to play football and men's basketball games in Mexico beginning as soon as this year. A person with the knowledge of this situation confirmed with The Athletic through the Houston Chronicle first respond to the news. Hear what you need to know. The agreement not yet complete, as course, because, you know, pretty much they were going into the preliminary stages and trying to make sure they cross their I's, cross their T's, dot their I's, make sure the language is substantial, and you know it always comes down to that mighty dollar. Yes. So football games likely will take place in Monterrey, and men's basketball in Mexico City, with the potential for more sports in the future. That's revenue based thing right there. That's definitely revenue based thing, because pretty much if they probably seen what the NFL has done, you know, playing games in Mexico, and why not? Why not bring, you know, some more region to college football? And then, you know, if this becomes a success with the Big 12, just imagine the SEC, the money they could be making, you know what I'm saying, the Big 10, you know what I'm saying, the ACC, everything. So you gotta really think about it. Really think about it, how this is all gonna pan out. All right. Now, the specific dates and terms involved has not been yet determined, but Kansas and Houston are potential teams for Mexico City basketball games, according to multiple reports. All right, so why is the Big 12 interested in this? Why is this so important to the Big 12? Well, let's check it out. This will be the latest outside the box move for the Big 12 commissioner, Brett Yarmark, who is intrigued by the international success of various pro sports, which I have named. You know what I'm saying? College football has played regular season games in Dublin during the past decade, including the Big Ten games between Nebraska and Northwestern last year. But this will be a larger integration of the Big 12 into the Mexican sports market. Yes, because you got to think about it. Especially baseball that holds a larger market, especially when they're international players and getting players from overseas. And, you know, you look at basketball with their players from, you know, overseas as well. So, yeah, it makes sense. Other recent events are planned announced by the Big 12, including a partnership with Rucker Park in New York City. No, that's, you know, the famous Rucker Park. Everybody knows the famous Rucker Park. To potential host exhibition basketball games, as well as the Big 12 only NFL Combine experience in Frisco, Texas. Ooh. Now that's going to be phenomenal. A Big 12 only NFL Combine experience, man, come on. And you know that might be right there in Jerry's Dallas Cowboys world. You know what I'm saying? So hey, Yarmark has worked to nationalize the Big 12 brand and has moved, and this move will take it to international. So Sometimes out of the box ideas are cold for bad ideas, but nevertheless, when it comes down to that dollar, that revenue, it doesn't matter because you bring it in. Everybody wants to sit it. And just think about this: with the Big 12 still is trying to, with the Big 12 still trying to, um, um, do expansion with teams, and especially if they was to get Arizona and Arizona State or Oregon over there, and they land this stuff. This will be a regional factor for them. Really, a regional factor for them. So, and Yarmark is being aggressive with this move overall because sometimes as football fans we are not being amused when it, and then you get to see how it impacts everything. And just thinking, when Dallas Fort Worth and Oklahoma City are meaningful, but just to go down to Mexico City or Mexico just to try that and see what other sports does, that's phenomenal. I mean, you can't fault him for going outside the box. You can't fault him for do that. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's going to bring a lot of viewership. I think it's going to help a different demographic. I think it's going to tap in a market where you get to see a lot of different angles. So this is where I feel like, hey, this could work, and like I said, especially with expansion. So we'll see. But until then, guys, continue to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. Let's go, man. Let's go.